Good morning, agents. Road Warrior here, and today we're going to be working on Operation Wildcat. And today it's basically very similar to yesterday, so I had to come up with another veiled reference to links, and I think I managed it. I'm here in the runabout, and I'm ready to go. Basically, we're going to do, something very similar to yesterday. We're going to go smash some green links, maybe even some Machina links. I have to destroy a whole lot more today than I did yesterday, so hopefully this will make a dent in it. And there is also some repair work to do around here, where again I have to create a whole bunch of links and fields, so that'll be useful, and hopefully do some expansion as well. So here's what the area looks like now, Intel screenshot. And we're going to be hopefully making it look a little bit better over the course of the day, but let's get into it. So the first thing I did, obviously, is get out to the car, and of course, I cannot forget my tea and my water. Very important. Hopped on the road and got out towards 94 here, going north over the bridge, and then after that, I ended up going west a little bit on University Avenue. This guy was stuck in the left turn lane, couldn't figure it out. Passed a couple of shops and stuff on the way. Coming up here on the Goodwill, which is where the first green anchor was. See, just parked on the side of the road here, which is probably for the best. Smashed the anchor there and then headed further west along University Avenue once again, past some community buildings with some murals on it. This is the Black Heart with a mural of, oh gosh, I forget what her name is, but the soccer player. That's the local gay establishment. And then this is the, and I should say also the local soccer establishment, because this is the Major League Soccer stadium here in St. Paul. And just a little bit past it, you can see the gigantic metal loon that they built at the intersection of Snelling and University, which, as much as it's an interesting piece of public art, it also takes up a lot of space in an area that is really, you could use this land so much better, but you can see the light rail station there and then the loon behind it. Then came back to this anchor, which is sort of in this building. This mural here on the side of the building is the actual portal. Smashed that. It wasn't really that big of a deal. Did have a little bit of trouble parking here today, as I was distracted. Don't drive distracted, it's bad. Headed north a little bit. There was another anchor here that I took out, and you can see there in the distance the smokestack for Blackstack Brewing, which we passed through that area now, going north on Pryor. And this is, it's a local brewery, it's pretty cool. Headed towards Snelling Avenue and headed north on Snelling, where you can see the fairgrounds here. You can see the sort of, I think they call it a space needle, but the dead giveaway is, of course, the admin building here, as well as the front gate, which is like an iconic bit of Minnesota architecture. I don't know. Headed through Larpenteur Avenue, which didn't have a whole lot of interesting bits. This is just kind of America's suburban nonsense, kind of run-down apartment buildings, single-family homes everywhere, and then ended up at this northeastern anchor, which we were at yesterday as well. Came at it from the north, which is a little bit different, just running down the main drag there, and then you can see we're right back where we were yesterday, smashing the same baseball field with the same bursters. Then headed out along Wheelock Parkway, which is a really beautiful drive if you're ever in St. Paul. Definitely would recommend driving along Wheelock Parkway. You get to see a lot of really pretty nature along here, as well as some interesting public art. I don't know what these are, but they look like houses on stilts. And came through to Como Park and the Como Lake area. Crossed into the one-way drive around the lake here, and smashed up a little bit of green and red that was sitting in Como Park, which was very useful. And also beautiful drive, especially in the summer when the lake is thawed. But pulled into this little roundabout on the other side of the lake. This is where I started smashing some Machina and picking up some mods. I was partly interested in the mods that dropped from the Machina, not just the smashing of the links and the resonators. But yeah, I ran through this a little while. I actually had to get out and walk along this trail to get a lot of the Machina that was of a decent level. So I actually did get some level 8 gear out of this journey, but I was very glad to be wearing boots because they had not plowed these trails. Got out of Como Park and headed south towards home at this point, and ended up at Oxford Community Center because I needed to rebuild my my portals and links in this little area. So overall, it was a pretty easy day, and certainly a bit repetitive from what we did yesterday. Bithead is kind of keeping the pressure on me. He's taking out that Oxford Community Center pretty regularly now. At least for the past couple of days, he's done it once a day. So yeah, it's been a little bit more challenging these days to keep up with that and make sure that it's up, especially since it spent so long at level 7 that, you know, I was used to having the level 7 gear really easily available, and now it is a little bit harder to come by. But that's okay. That's the way the game is played. I build something up, it gets smashed, I rebuild it, it gets smashed again, and so on. Bithead will have a little bit of work to do to get those fields back up, and presumably he's coming right now. I just saw an attack notification from him, so presumably he's coming right now to destroy what I just built, because this is my life. But I will rebuild it again, and it'll be fine. I did accomplish a couple of things today. I think I finished the Plus Alpha Redux campaign, which is very good, and I think I finished a couple of assignments for a couple of the other ones. So there's definitely a lot to go. I mean, there's like 1,000+ link thing that I have to do. There's a lot of links to build, but I'm definitely making progress on that as I rebuild my area, and hopefully as I find some time to expand my area as well in the future. There's also a lot of resonators to deploy and resonators to destroy, and so I'm going to keep pressure on the green and red in the area as well. But yeah, long road to go for sure. I'm hoping to see pretty soon here in the next like hour or so a bit of information about where the shards are going to spawn for the Plus Beta series. We've got the Shard Storm coming up. All of the European and Australian shards and Asian shards have all spawned, I believe, at this point, at least the ones that will spawn on Saturday. But we're hoping to see them spawn in the next hour or two here in the Midwest. East Coast should be getting theirs in 20 minutes, but we have to wait a little bit longer because it's 10 days to the minute that they're going to show the ornaments. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a Midwest shard operation, but as of right now, just waiting. And then I've also got some other stuff that I have to go and do today, so I'm going to go get to that. But I appreciate you all watching. If you did enjoy this video, and especially if you enjoy the new format where I don't do sort of the mid-roll like updates, I just kind of do a voiceover at the end and show some footage from what I did, then I would very much appreciate you clicking the like button and subscribing if you aren't subscribed to the channel already. And I'd also appreciate a comment if you want to just say hello to me, or hello to Munchkin, or hello to Arthel, whoever you would prefer to say hello to. And if you don't want to say hello to anybody, then you can just comment like, hey, I made it to the end of the video, and I would really appreciate that. Both because you made it to the end of the video, which is definitely helpful, but also because comments help the engagement on the video, which is a weird little quirk of our modern society that we have to ask people to say hello to us. But whatever. And other than that, there's a couple of links in the description. You can find a link to my Patreon where you can support me for $5 a month. You can find a link to my gaming channel. And new today, there is a link to my Blue Sky page where I am hoping to keep up some social media engagement for the internet numbers to go up. And I'm also going to link to my Facebook page, which is also brand new. So I'm hoping to keep posting there, even outside of just posting video links, though I will post video links there as well, in both of those places. So if you need more places to remind you to go and watch my videos, that's how to do it. And with that, agents, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.